This is the Jupiter 12. It cost me £40 off eBay plus another £28 for an adapter. The question is, what can I get out of this super cheap vintage lens? The Jupiter 12 was manufactured in the USSR, but actually takes its design from Zeiss in Germany. You see, at the end of the Second World War, the Soviet Union decided it would be a fantastic idea to take plans from the Zeiss factory to start their own photographic industry, and the Jupiter series was born. Basically, they just ripped off someone else's lenses. These lenses were made on a super tight budget, so don't expect it to survive a trip to the floor too often. The design wasn't exactly thought out well either. Every time I get this lens out, I pass it on to a friend and tell them to change the aperture. What seems like a simple task ends up sounding like a trick question.
Is that it? Where is it?
Unlike most lenses, you'll find the aperture ring on the front of the lens, which means if you want to change aperture accurately, you'll need to look down the lens every time. When purchasing the Jupiter 12, remember that you'll need an adapter to fit on your camera body. I picked up this Photodox M39 to E-mount converter for around £10, and it does the job I need. The rear element of the lens sits very close to the sensor, so do your research first to make sure this lens won't damage your camera internally. I've taken this lens on a few different shoots in different conditions and I really enjoy using it. However, it isn't without its flaws. The first thing I noticed was softness in the corners whilst being sharpest in the middle. If you want a vintage lens to help with a vintage look, well, then I really recommend trying this lens out. I also love how incognito this lens is for street photography and the fact I can fit it in my jacket pocket. Just. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe button below.